welcome to ABC Interactive English. This is Henry.
And this is Karen.
And today we are looking at day 3 of our stories and fables, and it's still about the happy family. And the vocabulary words are
fly, fly. Flies are flying all around the garbage can.
wedding, wedding. Tina will have her wedding in June.
Pair, pair. The pair waited an hour for a table.
Rule, rule. The king ruled the country for 70 years. So, Karen, do flies bother you?
Yeah, well, of course.
They bother everybody, especially
Exactly.
here in Taiwan during the summertime.
Because usually they're very dirty and then they're all around the food,
Yes,
right?
and you're trying to, pick up what you like at a buffet, like 自助餐 on the street, and then they're just...
And then you always have to go like, shoo, 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 shoo them away.
So, flies do bug you.
Yes.
Get it?
Is that your joke of the day?
Oh, it took a little while to get there, but it got there, right? It's funny, right? That
Flies
bug you because flies are bugs. I'm so funny.
Is that the best you can do?
Well, better than any. Do you ever tell jokes on this show? No.
Fine, I'm not.
Who's the funny? Who's the funny one here? Me.
Okay, fine. I'm a good audience, though.
Okay, I'll give you that. Except for what you just did to me. That wasn't very nice. It was a good joke.
I usually laugh at your jokes. Usually.
Fine.
Okay, the question for today is the young couple now in charge of the garden?
Is the young couple now in charge of the garden? Just in case you didn't get it, like bug as in bother you, and insect because the fly is an insect. Get it?
The happy family. Then the snails asked the flies. They knew of a beautiful snail not far away. They would bring her over. It took 8 days for the snail to arrive. When she showed up, the snails had a wedding. The mother snail gave a wonderful speech, and the father snail cried. Then they went into their houses and didn't come out again. Now the young snail pair ruled the garden together. They had many children. None of them was ever served on a silver dish, but they were still quite happy.
Explanation 1. Hi, I'm Jeff.
And I'm Penny.
Welcome to day 3 of Stories and Fables. Today we'll be reading the third and final part of a story called The Happy Family.
On day 2 of our story, the snail couple with the adopted son looked for a wife for this son. Boy, was it ever tough. Neither black slugs nor ants were a good fit for this son, we learned.
Yup. But you know what? I believe in love. I think that everything is going to turn out fine for this young male snail. Young male snail. Say that 10 times fast. Anyway, let's get started on today's lesson. At the beginning of day 3, the snails talked to some flies about getting this boy a wife. Yes, after talking to the black slugs and then the ants, then the snails asked the flies.
Right, and fly is the first vocabulary word of the day.
Fly. Fly. It's a noun. A fly is a bug. A fly is an insect, a flying bug or a flying insect. Now, flies usually have clear wings, one set of them, and a mouth that is made for sucking things up like a hose. Note, flies often carry and spread disease. That's why it is said, gross. For example, take out the garbage, it's starting to attract flies.
已经有苍蝇在垃圾旁边飞来飞去了，赶快把垃圾拿出去丢啦。好 ，fly 这个单词在课文里面它是当名词哦，它表示苍蝇。例如 ，He tried to swat the fly with a magazine. He tried to swat the fly with a magazine. 他试着要用杂志来打那一只苍蝇。好，那个 swat 的动词呢，就表示迅速拍打。好，再看一个例句。Do you know how to get rid of fruit flies? Do you know how to get rid of fruit flies? 你知道要怎么摆脱果蝇吗？要怎么把它们除掉吗？好，回到故事里面，白瓜牛夫妇还没有替儿子找到适合的结婚对象，那后来他们就请教苍蝇。Jeff, I have some good news. These flies apparently knew of a beautiful snail not far away. Maybe the sun snail will be able to marry this beautiful girl snail.
Yeah, maybe the sun snail can marry this beautiful girl snail and not a fly. Why would a snail want to marry a fly? Anyways, what a concept. Snail and snail getting married. And there you go, love. Love finds a way.
Aww. Anyway, as the pretty snail wasn't too far away, the flies said that they would bring her over.
Yep. Now, because this snail is a snail, and because snails move slowly, it took 8 days for the snail to arrive. That's right. It took the snail more than a week to arrive. Now, I guess that's why the snails got married immediately after the girl snail arrived. After all, there was no more time to waste.
Very funny. Anyway, when she showed up, the snails had a wedding. And wedding is the second vocabulary word of the day.
Wedding. Wedding. It's a noun. A wedding is a special event that is held when two people get married. A wedding is a ceremony held in a church or a courthouse during which a husband and a wife usually get officially married. For example, the wedding will be followed by a reception and a party.
那一场婚礼后续还会有宴会跟派对，可以让大家玩得尽兴。那么 wedding 这个单词它是名词，就表示婚礼。例如 She wore a red dress to the wedding party. She wore a red dress to the wedding party. 她穿了一件红色的洋装去参加婚礼派对。好，再看一个例句。They've been busy planning their wedding. They've been busy planning their wedding. 他们一直都在忙着筹备婚礼。好，那白瓜牛夫妇他们问对人了，不对，是问对苍蝇了。他们知道在不远的地方有一只美丽的瓜牛，愿意去把它带过来。不过那一只瓜牛它花了8天的时间呢才到达。这2只年轻瓜牛应该已经迫不及待要结婚了，所以当这个美丽瓜牛到达之后，马上就举办婚礼喽。我们先休息一下，待会再继续读故事。Okay, now that we've covered today's first 2 vocabulary words, it is now time for a break.
Right. But don't go away, you guys. We'll be back with the conclusion of The Happy Family after a short break.
欢迎收看《就爱讲英文》，我是季安，
我是悠悠。
怎么啦？
我又买到瑕疵品了，你看，金价都细呢。
金价落洗哈，因为我跟你讲，这个出门钱包都不会忘记，对不对？
哇
但是买东西的时候，眼睛可以照着放大、放亮一点嘛。
可是我想要把这双鞋子换成另外一件漂亮的洋装。
哦，可以这样哈。来，今天教大家呢，你说买到瑕疵品的时候呢，要换货应该怎么说？
首先要说这是瑕疵品。
This pair of shoes is defective.
This pair of shoes is defective.
Defective 瑕疵品。
我想要换掉。
哦，我要换掉。I want a replacement.
I want a replacement.
Replacement 呢就是替代品，你想要换掉的东西，这样。
店员会问我什么？
会问你要换一样的还是要换其他的，对不对？所以呢，就你的替换品来说 ，As for your replacement, do you want another similar pair of shoes, or maybe a completely different item?
As for your replacement, do you want another similar pair of shoes, or maybe a completely different item?
Maybe a completely different item.
Maybe a completely different item. 我想换这一件。
另一件洋装 OK， 你就说 I would like to exchange the shoes for a dress。好，我们刚刚讲的是 exchange， 就是交换替换，对不对？那用什么东西来替代？我们就是 exchange A for B， 所以把鞋子换成洋装，exchange the shoes for a dress，for the dress。
Oh, I would like to exchange the shoes for a dress. Exchange A for B. 好，那我去换了。
好，
那
看一下今天的 live action。
Hi.
Hi, how may I help you?
Yeah, this pair of shoes is defective, too high.
Defective.
Yeah, I want a replacement.
Okay, do you have your receipt with you?
Oh, receipt. Oh, here. Receipt. Here you go.
All right. As for your replacements, do you want another similar pair of shoes or maybe a completely different item?
Oh, yeah, I would like to exchange the shoes for a dress. This one.
A dress.
Yeah, this one.
No problem.
Thank you. Cool.
Explanation 2.
Welcome back. Before the break, the snail couple had succeeded. They had found their son a wife. There had been a wedding and everything.
Yup. After waiting for 8 days, the son and the pretty girl snail had gotten married. The whole thing was lovely. The mother snail gave a wonderful speech, and the father snail cried. How touching, yeah.
And then they went into their houses and didn't come out again. Then after that, they lived happily ever after until the Duke came back and took over the snail's garden.
No. The Duke didn't come back. No. The Duke is now completely out of the picture. He's not going to be eating these snails. But speaking of control, yes, this young couple is now in charge of things in the garden.
Really? Is the young couple now in charge of the garden?
Good question, Hanny. In fact, that's the question of the day. Is the young couple now in charge of the garden?
Yes. Now the young snail pair ruled the garden together, says the story. Yes, now the young snail pair ruled the garden together, says the story. And pair and rule are the third and fourth vocabulary words of the day.
Pair. It's a noun. A pair of people or things. A pair, yes, are two people or things that belong together. A couple, simply, is a pair of people who are married or who are in a relationship with one another. As for things, a pair of shoes, for instance, is a set of two shoes that match or go together. For example, that pair of earrings looks great on you.
哎，你戴这副耳环好好看哦，好适合你哦。那么 pair 这个单词在课文里面它是当名词，表示一对一双。我们常常用 a pair of 加上复数可数名词来表达一对什么、一双什么东西。例如 I bought a new pair of shoes last Friday. I bought a new pair of shoes last Friday. 我上个礼拜五买了一双新鞋。好，另外 pair 也可以用来指伴侣或者是动物的一对。那么伴侣不一定是指情侣，只要是有某种关联的两个人啊，或是一起从事某种活动的两个人，像是一对舞伴啊，或者是课堂上有活动两两一组那种一对同学，也都可以用 pair 来表达。例如There are 6 ducks and a pair of swans on the lake. There are 6 ducks and a pair of swans on the lake. 湖上有6只鸭子，还有一对天鹅。好，那接着我们来学今天的最后一个单字是 rule. Okay, everyone, the word rule is the final vocabulary word of the day.
Rule. It's a verb. If you rule a place, you are in control of that place. You are the boss, the main authority, the one in power, etc. If you rule or rule over a place or an area, a garden, a kingdom, You are in charge of that place, okay? You are the one who makes the rules. For example, Queen Victoria ruled over the British Empire for over 60 years.
维多利亚女王统治大英帝国超过60年。Rule 这个单字当名词，它有规则啊，或者是支配、统治的意思。那在课文里面，它是当动词，表示统治、治理。例如 The family ruled the country for 70 years. The family ruled the country for 70 years. 那个家族统治这个国家70年了。好，再看一个例句。He believes that robots will rule the world someday. He believes that robots will rule the world someday. 他认为有一天机器人将会统治这个世界。好，那回到故事里面，白瓜牛妈妈在她儿子婚礼上呢，说一段感人的话，然后瓜牛爸爸听了都哭了。后来他们回到家之后，就再也没有出过家门。好，那现在就是由年轻的瓜牛夫妇一起打理那一座花园。Okay, folks, our story is almost done. Jeff, I feel a happy ending coming on.
Me too. The two snails ruled the garden together for what was probably a long time, and they had many children too. And get this, none of them was ever served on a silver dish because the Duke is dead, I suppose. But anyway, they, the snails, were still quite happy.
There you go. They lived happily ever after. Okay, everyone, with that, day 3 of the Happy Family is now complete. In fact, this month's Stories and Fables is now complete in its entirety.
Indeed. And it's time to take a break as well, so don't go away, you guys. We are going to take a break, but we're also going to be back next time.
The Happy Family. Then the snails asked the flies. They knew of a beautiful snail not far away. They would bring her over. It took 8 days for the snail to arrive. When she showed up, the snails had a wedding. The mother snail gave a wonderful speech, and the father snail cried. Then they went into their houses and didn't come out again. Now the young snail pair ruled the garden together. They had many children. None of them was ever served on a silver dish, but they were still quite happy.
各位观众，欢迎收看全民说英语，我是 Daphne。今天我们总共要解析3则文法。第一则是表示遥远的形容词片语 far away， 第二则是表示带某人过来的动词片语 bring somebody over， 第三则是表达发表演说的动词片语 give a speech。让我们从副词片语开始吧。Far away 意思是遥远地， far 是形容词遥远的意思，后方以 away 隔开一段距离修饰，合在一起Far away 字面意思就是隔得远远的，后方可以用 from 从引出距离遥远的对象。例如 Taipei is far away from Paris， 台北距离巴黎很遥远。接着来看下一则文法，动词片语 bring somebody over 意思是带某人过来， bring 在这里是及物动词带来的意思，副词 over 意思是从一边到另一边的意思。Bring somebody over 字面意思就是把某人从另一边带到这一边来，也就是带某人过来。例如 Lillian will bring her baby over next time， 莉莉安下次会带小宝宝过来。接着来看下一则文法，动词片语 give a speech 意思是发表演说， give 在这里是及物动词给予的意思， speech 是名词演讲的意思，合在一起 give a speech 意思就是发表演说，也可以说 give a talk。例如 The American gave a speech in Chinese today， 这位美国人今天用中文发表了演说。以上就是今天的3则文法，全民说英语，我们下次见咯。
A sentence a day.
Hello, welcome to a sentence a day with me, Henry. 在学校跟朋友常常就是分享，对不对？告诉你这个人做了什么，那个人做了什么。可是呢，有时候你会很想要告诉别人你的心情，或是你的感觉，或是学校的一些绯闻啊，传来传去的一些，所以有时候你会很急的想要说出来。So the sentence for today is, I have something to tell you during the next break. 下一节下课，我有事要跟你说。Ooh, so exciting! I wonder what my friend is going to tell me. I can't wait until the class ends. It might be about that girl, or about that boy, or maybe about that teacher, or maybe about that dance, or maybe about that game. It could be anything. The sentence for today is, I have something to tell you during the next break. Ooh, I can't wait. I can't wait.See you next time. Bye bye.
Hello， 大家好，我是 Hanny， 又到我们1分钟的单元喽。那我们今天要用1分钟的时间来复习在 Stories and Fables 学到的4个单字。同学们，您都准备好了没？1分钟计时开始。好，第一个单词是苍蝇。苍蝇不是一直飞来飞去很烦吗？那个飞不是叫做 fly 吗？所以苍蝇就是 fly。Fly. A fly landed on the boy's nose. 有一只苍蝇停在那个男孩的鼻子上。好，再看第二个单词是婚礼。婚礼怎么说呢？就是 wedding。Wedding. Their wedding will be held in December. 他们的婚礼将在12月举行。好，再看第三个单词，它可以指一对、一双。你在打扑克牌的时候，我们不是说什么 A 胚啊，什么 J 胚、Q 胚，那个胚就是 pair。Pair 表示一对一双。The students worked in pairs to solve the math problems. 学生们两一组，一起解决的数学问题。再看第4个单词，它指统治或者是治理。这个单词怎么说呢？它是动词，叫做 rule。如果你把它后面加个 r，ruler 就是统治者啦。He ruled the country for 40 years. 他统治那个国家长达40年了。好，太好啦！我们在1分钟之内已经完成任务，顺利复习完今天的单字，同学们表现很棒哦。那回去要多多复习，多多造句练习。今天的 ABC Interactive English 到此为止，下次见喽，拜拜。